Unit 13. Listening. Page 67. Exercise 3.
You just mentioned just now that you started off as a professional classical singer.
Yes.
When did you start your singing career?
I sang from very early on, but I suppose as a career, I sang at university a bit more than I actually did my degree, to be perfectly honest. But officially, to call it a career, I'd say after university, I started working professionally, doing regular concerts at the same time as studying as a postgraduate at Music College in London. I did that for 4 years, actually, studying as a postgraduate at the same time as working, and then went into the opera world as an opera soloist and ended up singing around the world, which was fantastic, but particularly opera houses in Europe.
So how long did you work as an opera singer?
I'd say I worked about 10 years in the end, including the time I studied. So really my early 20s to early 30s.
What did you most enjoy about singing?
Singing had lots of fabulous things about it. I saw a lot of the world from singing, which I really wouldn't have seen. Went on tours all over the place, and that was fantastic. And also I got to meet lots of people. Every couple of months I would be starting a new opera, completely different set of people who you had to work very intensively with for a few weeks. And for those few weeks you become the best of friends, so you wouldn't necessarily call them ever again once the opera had finished. That's the nature of the thing. But no, I think that's it, meeting lots of people and getting to see lots of places.
And was there anything that you didn't particularly like about it?
The reverse side of the coin to travelling around the world is you're away from home, and it can be very lonely.
And what made you finally decide to change course and work at Fortbridge? I mean, did you actually go out looking for it, or did it come to you?
It came to me. I had a quick transition. I decided to stop singing without actually deciding what I wanted to do, and did a couple of years in the wine industry, strangely enough. Realised that the wine industry wasn't quite for me. Not that I regret the couple of years. They were fantastic. I know a lot about wine, and I think any experience is great. And then Bill Camry, the managing director of this company, came up to me and wanted somebody he could trust to open his London office, and we talked about it, and I decided to jump in feet first. It was a bit of experimental because I didn't really know the industry, and it was a very steep learning curve, but it's been well worth it.
Do you think you bring skills from singing to working for Fortbridge?
I don't think there's not much overlap, but the one thing I would say is, talking as we did earlier about meeting a new group of people every couple of months and having to work very intensively with them, you do develop a way of getting on with people in very many different ways. You can either be very personable, or you can be very bossy, or demanding, as opera singers famously are. But I think I brought those skills of getting on with people, but also knowing the moments when you need to put your foot down and say, no, this can't happen, or no, I don't feel comfortable with that. Those are hard life skills to attain, I think, sometimes, and definitely hard ones to balance.